just joked the band director. I got a brand new saxophone.
Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Also, Light, thanks for the raid. Yeah, I really do appreciate it. How's your stream, by the way? I know I saw you were streaming just about half an hour ago, but I was trying to get ready for stream. Also do quite thanks for the follow. And also, Schmal Light. But I really hope everyone actually doing all right, and especially a blessed time zone, because you know anyone can be anywhere around. It was good, pretty simple tonight. Placing Animal Crossing Overwatch would do. That's good, and man, I really haven't played Overwatch in a while, ever since COVID hits. Cause yeah, to be honest too, when I was getting addicted to Overwatch back when it was Overwatch 1, I was really competitive, especially being stuck in gold and platinum for many seasons. Then just stopped playing Overwatch because it really wasn't my cup of tea anymore, especially how toxic it actually was. And I'll probably continue Super Mario RPG tomorrow. Is this the... Yeah, it's the OG one. Yeah, that just came to mind too with Super Mario RPG. It was like, yeah, I should probably get back into it because I haven't played it, man, like almost 4 years straight, and I was almost near the end of the game. Because like I said, I stopped around Bowser's Castle on the second, like when you return for the second time with the puzzle doors. That's when I last stopped at. Yeah, Overwatch was one of the first games I streamed on the PS4. I was thinking it was Overwatch 1, then Rocket League, and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 was my first games I streamed on my Xbox One years ago, 2017. I actually got into Overwatch, I think around I would say 2016. Well, I haven't played in 2016, but I fully officially played in 2017 for the year anniversary. And then I know in September, Doomfist hit the scene right there. Anyway, that actually just set up in game. Yeah, I played day one of Owl. I missed, to be honest. I usually miss Owl 1, to be honest, as well. Cause I still remember the good old days, especially with some ults. Cause I do remember Torb's ult has actually made the turret stronger and really has more defense. And I know Mercy's res is res the entire team. That was basically a huge clutch part, and they had to change that many times in the running gag. Mercy gets nerfed like a lot. I about to say Mercy and OG. Yeah, she was. Okay, just want to make sure the audio is on too. Actually, I never played Lucio, but I was meant to play. I just actually was trying him out every now and then, but not much. Oh yeah, but about saying tank wise, yes, I was pretty much diva most of the time. And sometimes Zarya, then a little later it was Ryan and Orisia. That was, well, not much on Ryan, but I know I was Roadhog some parts a little later on in the seasons. I'm trying to remember with DPS. The same with DPS. Sometimes I go with Reaper, sometimes I go with Soldier, sometimes Tracer, Junk. Well, mostly Junkrat, because trust me, his bombs basically eats a bunch of health and it's good against tanks. Usually as a distraction. Yeah, oh hey Mallow. Well, we're actually playing the OG Super Mario RPG. Well, that's one thing, I don't have the remake, and that's alright either way. It's still fun, whether you play the OG or just play the remake on the Switch. I'm gonna say Mal is the best marshmallow. And trust me, cannot forget about the boy Gino. He's always the homie. And yes, I'm pretty sure many of us know, and some of us may don't know. Oh, imagine making a s'more with a peep. I mean, if there's a way you can make Mallow exist, probably use a peep or any kind of marshmallow. Add some eyes, make some arms, make sure to get some pants too to fit. There's Mallow IRL. Don't worry, IRL Mallow don't hurt. IRL Mallow. I was getting ready to say too, with Super Mario RPG, it actually utilize the SA1 chip, which is actually a chip that's used on the Super Nintendo as a co-processor. And Super Mario RPG is actually one of the games that actually uses the SA1 chip. And that also includes with Kirby Superstar being one of the games that use it. But I'd say with Super Mario RPG, it's basically somewhat ahead of its time with the Super Nintendo. And guess what? The Sega 32X barely keep up with Super Nintendo, especially with chip wise, in my opinion. But I'd say the same probably back then. Super Mario RPG probably be somewhat expensive, because if it's like a chip that's for the Super Nintendo cartridge, yes, that's gonna be straight expensive. Hold on, let me make sure I set up my controller just in case. And also with Super Mario RPG, and not just only Nintendo, but also Squaresoft, that we know as Square Enix. Well, this before Enix and Square actually combined into one company. And I think 2003, that's the last time, or that's when they began to merge. And I think later on, I think Square also was the parent company of Taito later on down the road. Because when I first saw the remake for Super Mario RPG in one of the Nintendo Directs, I was actually surprised. Like, I thought they're not going to even do it, and everybody was requesting like a sequel or a remake at least. Cause, because because we already know that Super Mario RPG was developed by Square, unless some of the team members actually that's from Square actually help out, or people who used to work with Square during the time. Yeah, but guess what? Got to go back to the classic. And also, sorry to keep pausing. Just want to make sure everything is correct and everything's going all right. What was actually I hit my mic. Also, Thunderbird, thanks for the follow. How you doing this time zone? Actually, let me check on my stream on my phone. Okay, there's the game audio. I just want to check to see how the game audio is. Yeah, well, you guys see my real name, but that's alright. Well, actually, someone getting doxxed, but hey, I don't mind getting doxxed. Yeah, so usually Super Mario RPG, you basically being the first of the Mario RPG games that's actually started up. Then we had others like split up like later on like Paper Mario and then the Mario Luigi series. But Super Mario RPG is actually its own series to me, well, its own game compared to the other two. So it's basically your standard Mario plot. Bowser kidnapped Peach, take it to the castle, go save her. He's gonna save her. But it's basically the plot twist later on. And also here you actually fight some enemies. Now, one thing is too that when you fight the Terrapins and the castle on your first try, you basically don't get any experience. And also, this is somewhat time to learn how the RPG mechanics. If you already know playing RPG games like Final Fantasy, for example, or any other ones, you probably know and it's kind of familiar. But with Super Mario RPG, when it comes to encountering enemies, you basically see them on screen compared as random encounters like other RPG games. And also note this is that when like different punches, usually your normal attacks say like punches, you can so you basically can actually can time it as well to do some extra damage. Then the B button is you could defend automatically, or you could run away. And then you have the items with the X button, and then the Y button is your special attacks. Say like your say like with Mario's jumping, for example. Then you have some other variation. There's the super jump, the ultra jump, especially as well with the fireball. And that's gonna be later on down the road. So now, if you time it right, you actually can block it too, so it won't really take a lot of damage. Just a heads up. So now it actually depends the timing that when you actually block with the A button. Because sometimes you actually get some health, sometimes you miss, other times it be 0. But it depends how it works, and like I said, it has to be when you're really timing it. And also you can just hold down the button and just run. Miss Bowser. And don't let Bowser bruise you, Mario.
Mario, prepare yourself for the great beyond.
So one thing, you think you could attack Bowser right off the bat? Nope, you can't do that here. I tried before years ago and I kept getting stuck here. I remember, it's a little kid soul when I was playing it, so I didn't know what to do. But what you actually had to do, hit the Kinklings. Now with Kinklings, this could be a possibility. They're just chain chomps, or the different name for the chain chomps, or maybe just baby chain chomps. Yeah, you just have to hit the Kinklings so they actually can drop the chandelier. I know, but I actually do have a clip of me singing Peaches.
What was that sound? No! It's the chain reaction. Hang on, Kinkling. Yeah! Come here, Mario.
Bowser decided to throw hammers. I mean, he probably learned it from Super Mario Bros. 1, where you throw hammers later on in the game. Fight, Mario! Fight!
This should finish you.
Why are you crying?
Did you think I was just gonna give her to you? You're always in my way. This is it. I'm gonna take you out, Mario. Foil again.
I always love Bowser's crying reaction in Super Mario RPG. Oh, Mario. You had me so worried. Let's get out of here. Shriek! Mario! I'm going to fall! And there's a plot twist to this. Down from the sky, there's the sword coming down. But this is gonna be the plot that's gonna be part of the game. Where the Smithy gang is in the sword named Exor. And Smitty being the main antagonist of the game. And yes, it's a source name, Exor.
Wait, what was that? That Mario?
Hey, Toad.
Hey, Mario. All the people use something called a door to go in and out of their houses.
Definitely the precursor of Paper Mario. Yep, and the Mario and Luigi RPG.
Anyway, I came back trying to pick up Toadstool.
Or Peach. Well, I was thinking the Japanese version is basically Peach. I think it's still Toadstool or just Peach in the Japanese version of Super Mario RPG. Cause they still keep the original Japanese name, because Peach's in Japanese is what Peach names in Japanese is basically Toadstool, and then Bowser's name in Japanese is basically just King Koopa. And then I go back to sleep. Then I go back to sleep. Yeah, here you actually need to turn off the light and then you can rest, and you can actually restore your health doing that way.
Hey, I got the princess was with you, Mario. So, where is she? Mario? What's with the silent treatment? You're not telling me something? It's Bowser again, is it? Oh no! Here we go again! Mario! You will please bring her back like you always do?
Oh gosh, my throat. I'm trying to do Toad, bro. Yeah, I wanted to make a Mario hack to replace the Toad sprite with picture beans on toast. I don't know why. It's just my autism doing autism. No, I don't want to say because of your autism though, but it's because of the baked beans on toast. Because I want to add some British. How is it? Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, when we go back to Bowser's Keep, well, we cannot enter again. We're actually gonna be blocked up by Zor. Delete those typos.
Halt! Who goes there? A trespasser. This castle now belongs to us, the Smitty Gang. It's our first step towards taking over the world. And if you weren't for nosy characters like you, we practically own this world. So let's see you deal with this.
And don't worry, we're actually going to fight Xor near the end of the game. And it leads us in the cliff, so we have to go all around the Mushroom Kingdom, especially defeat the bosses. And also to collect the gold is basically the 7 stars. And this is going back to Vesta Hills. It's basically just showing the view of the castle, and that's it. Like, that's basically it. You just see the view of the castle. Now we have to go back to Toad to talk to him. What happened? He's inside the house.
You're back so soon? Did you forget something? No? What happened then? The birds about to keep us out now? That's wonderful. We must avoid the Chancellor of Mushroom Kingdom at once. Let's go, Mario.
Let's save. Plus we're gonna fight some enemies too.
Oops, excuse me. Oh, step up your head. Reduce your HP level.
My throat hurts just to hear Toad's voice. Oh wow. Wait, Ramian. I wonder if you can do the Toad impression too.
One of Buster's Kingdom famous items ought to perk you right up.
Here's the mushroom. If I remember, I think gives you 50 health, I believe. It's been a while. Yes, I do. We said.
Oh, I see. You're just so well traveled and experienced, Mario. Now why did I rush back? I have something to tell you.
Goomba.
I gotta remember. I gotta warn you that Buster Ray is swarmed with monsters. I just barely made it back here in one piece.
The One Piece is real, by the way. Okay, I'll stop. That's old. Yeah. If I tried hard, I could rip my voice. Yeah.
Mario, please do something. Perhaps I can help you. Do you know about timed hits?
Yes.
Hey, you better watch out. And ask about timed hit. It's gonna put your lights out.
Okay, let's stop it. He got more bark than bite, huh? Now why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. That's right. I need to tell the Chancellor about Toadstool. I'll see you over at the Mushroom Kingdom. The cake is a lie, pretty much. Just in case, take these with you. Well, in addition, what are those? Man, I haven't heard that. I don't know how long, dude. That's like, oh gosh, 10 years. Oh gosh, 10 years. Yep, the whole war of those Vine memes. I forgot how much. I forgot back in high school, it was like so overused. Like, what are those? Like, oh gosh. In the meantime, we're also going to grind. Cause usually in the RPGs, I'd rather grind instead of not grinding to gain experience. Because one thing with RPGs, when you're trying to grind, I think it's better to grind than not to grind. Yeah, sometimes when you block, you have to make sure you time it just right. If I remember too, with the development of Super Mario RPG, I think if I remember when it comes to development of it, because I think when Shigeru Miyamoto one of the teams actually want Mario Mario with a sword. Because Miyamoto doesn't like the idea, so it's choose with the hammer, and especially the timing when you're trying to block it, actually like a rhythm. I'd say somewhat like a rhythm game if I'm correct. I might be wrong in some parts, but I do remember the development that's actually with Mario, saying riding a horse or riding Yoshi, and want Mario with a sword, and they change it to a hammer. I wonder if mushrooms are pizza mushroom toppings. Well, I don't think so. Oh, Goombas. I mean, yeah, it could be, because it basically is something that's from something you can put on food. Goomba.
If you're not watching the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, you're gonna turn into a Goomba.
And also, hey Paratroopa, or Goombas are a living mushroom. Yeah, Sky Troopa. I think with some of the names, it's basically with. I don't know, it's because it was like with translation wise. That's my question. Let's go grinding. Oh crap. And Koopas are basically red and green pepper. Oh, I didn't even know that. Like in Italian for red and green peppers. Cause usually when it comes with Mario, it's usually the names just came from Italian foods. That's just my theory. I mean, it could be a possibility though. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Told you the reason why I grind. A boost attack and defense on this one, and the next one will help.
Phew! My life was flashing before my eyes for a second there. Here's a little something in return.
And also one of the items is basically honey syrup. So basically that restores your special attacks, because usually your special attacks it actually uses. It's saying usually FP. It's saying FP like flower power. Unless I was thinking of Super Mario RPG, but it actually restores or regain some of your points for the special attacks. And there's gonna be a lot when you actually unlock more of them throughout the game. When I see food, I really like. You really had a heavy sniff for Rarian. And also one thing is, if I remember in Super Mario RPG, your max level is level 30. Like that's where it stops there, because you don't go up like to level 99 how most RPGs are. He stops at level 30. And plus one thing is too, like other RPGs, there's also different status as well. Because some enemies will actually turn you to scarecrows. Some of them actually put you to sleep. Some of them actually mute. Some actually turn you into mushrooms. And some of them it's also poison. Now one thing, if you turn into a scarecrow, you basically cannot do normal attacks. You basically use special ones. And you turn into a mushroom, you really cannot do anything at all, but you do regenerate some health each turn. But the problem is you can't do anything. When you put it into sleep, you can't do anything at all. Mute, I say mute, you cannot do any attacks, I believe. I might be wrong. You cannot do special attacks, or you cannot pull any items out. Now I know one of the stats I really don't like is actually fear. Now when your character is in fear, you actually will take double the damage from the enemy, and that's something that I do not like at all, and it's not fun. Fox is an adorable animal, but obnoxious IRL. I would say they're both. And they're omnivores too. You know, like I said, when it comes with fear stats, I really don't like it, because the problem is, like I said, when your character's in fear, they'll actually take double damage from the enemies, which actually can be worse. And also when you attack, you actually can time it to actually do extra damage. Usually with your normal attacks and your special ones. Yeah, also I noticed with the artwork too, with the render artwork for Super Mario RPG, they actually use, I'm saying toy models, or I'm saying it's clay models or toy models. And it missed. Yeah, but sometimes you can actually get flowers out, and that actually restores your health. And I don't know if it restores your special points either. You would think an animal so cute would make an awesome pet. You can never be more wrong. Yeah, you cannot make. I mean, it seems cool to have fox as a pet, but it's a nightmare because foxes are actually more independent to be taught because they actually learn it on their own, and especially not trained like how cats and dogs are. And the worst part is, if it's a fennec fox, beware with their pee because their pee is basically like a skunk. Seriously, it's so strong, it's like a skunk. And I'm not making it up. This guy trooper.
Boy, that was a close call. Here's a token of my appreciation.
A flower tab. Also, you have other stuff to equip too, like your weapon, armor, accessories, and that's usually gonna be a little later in the game. Because this actually, with some pants that's gonna be good, some armor is actually good, and some accessory too that's actually good with certain characters. Nah, I believe you. Trust me, it's not good what you think. And also you see your stats. Now one thing is too, with different stats that happen in the battle, like poison, fear, sleep, all of these are temporary, so no character is sleep out afterwards because they'll all revert back to normal, which I actually like it. And this is not Pokemon where they still stay like that, like nope. Well, this basically was before Pokemon, or that was like the same year Pokemon came out. Because see, Super Mario RPG came out in '96, and that was late in the Super Nintendo lifespan. And that's the same time that with Mario 64 came out the same year. Hey Goomba. I don't mind battling you some more. Also, look, Lakitu. And it had some enemies. It also has an enemy right here. It has good old Spiky. Now, one thing, Spiky's more like a bipedal of Spinies from the main Mario games. Because they actually just basically walk on 2 feet. They don't crawl on 4s. But that's actually kind of a little interesting, to be honest. Not Spinies. Not Spiny. Spikies. It's Spikies. It's not Spiny. Spinies are not here. Ow. And also, sometimes you actually get your attack up, but I think it's basically just only in battle only. And that's only just temporary for this round. And that's basically be it. I might be wrong. No, by when playing RPGs to counter enemies, is that run away from the enemies. Me, find every enemy as possible and keep grinding until you get stronger. So Lakitu is not gonna drop. Okay, I'll just attack him. I thought I was able to get Lakitu. I'm pretty sure I was able to get Lakitu though. Oh well. Oh, it's a hammer, bro. Hey, are you looking at me, my hammer, and I don't like you?
Mario, you better be careful. This every guy ain't Main Street.
Okay. Find 2 hammer bros. And now you got my hammer angry. You shouldn't have done that. Whatever. I remember it took me a while trying to get past the Hammer Bros when I was little. Hammer time! Now one thing, with other bosses or enemies have special attacks, you can block them. I think it depends on the type of the attack. Because some of them you really cannot block. And you have to deal with it. Bonk. Bonk. And plus that jump is strong too. Valor up. Valor's basically probably defense up or attack up. All of that. Wow. Okay. Got stronger for no purpose.
Thanks, Mario. I was running so fast, I wasn't watching where I was going. But you came to just up ahead. We're almost there, Mario. Hey, where did this hammer come from?
The Hammer Bros.
Hey, do you know what this is?
It's a hammer.
It has the Hammer Bros and Sigma on it. No one stands a chance against you when you walk there with this.
You never know. It might come in handy. I'm pretty sure it is. Picked up the hammer.
Let's get a move on. I'll see you in the Mushroom Kingdom.
So with that, we got the weapon is a hammer. And now the hammer actually increases your attack, and it's really good too. Plus you're actually gonna find different ones too. I think there's the masher that's later on when it gets to Booster's tower. And then I think there's also the super hammer, but the masher is actually stronger than the super hammer. I think the super hammer is one of the hammers that's in there. And then later on you're gonna get the Koopa shell, and then the best weapon in the game, the lazy shell. That's Mario's best weapon. Hey Mario, my brother's waiting for you upstairs. Yeah, chat just a bit. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Think if I practice enough, I'll jump as high as you, Mario. Okay, sure. Yeah! Oh gosh, my throat hurts. Oh gosh, that's what happened when I do so much of Toad's voice. Say hey, Mario, guess what? Rainy isn't just a friend anymore. We're getting married. Oh, that's cute. Do you happen to know of a good wedding champ? I don't know. I'll say ask your friends if you can. I have no advice though. Hey, do you just see a crocodile around here? He's tossed like a mobster wannabe. I'm sure he's up to no good. Hey, wait a second. My wall is gone! Gotta go fast, buddy. Mario, let's say you and I get hitched in a few years, okay? Just give me time to grow into my mother's wedding dress. Okay. I hope my grandchild turns out to be just like the princess. Yeah, it's so nice to see our young ones having a good time. It really is, to be honest. What happened to the days where kids are really having fun? Sorry to bring that up, still. A lot of creepy looking thugs have been sneaking into town. Not on my watch. Also, there's the item shop with so it has a mushroom icon on there, so it knows it's a mushroom. I mean, not a mushroom, but item shop. Mario, what a pleasant surprise. One of Frogfucius' grandchildren is running errands in town today. I haven't seen him though. Oh, you're here to shop? What are you looking for? And plus there's the items, there's some mushrooms, honey syrup, and also the pick me up. Now the pick me up items basically allows you can use your items when you have another member in your team if they're actually down. And this is gonna be useful in later battles where it's actually gonna get really tense. Like later on in the game, it's recommended. And then there's the able juice that actually heals you from any kind of stats that you have. It said the shirt it's a shirt. It's a pair of pants. And jump shoes says use jump attacks against any foe. I think this basically allows you to get stronger. Then there's the antidote pin to prevent you from getting poisoned. It's that as in defense. Actually, let's see. This is better. The shirts or the pants? Well, actually, I think the pants is gonna be for Mallow. I forgot about that. And we got jumping shoes and increase it up a bit. And here we at the end. And here we at the end. So basically you could save and even rest up for a bit. Yeah, why don't you crash for a while? It only costs you 3 coins. Okay. And note this is when you actually sleep, you actually restore all your health. It's not like I'm always sleeping. I mean, you are though. Here, anytime you see a rainbow flashing block, you can actually save. And make sure you do it. Don't talk to me now. Don't talk to me, I'm busy. Hey Mario, look what you're standing in. Ha! Gotcha! Whatever. Mario, there you are. I'll tell the Chancellor you're here. I'll wait for you down the hall. Well, actually, let's go to other rooms because there's actually some items around and some stuff to explore. It's Peach's room. The princess hasn't returned yet. Can you imagine how the Chancellor must feel? I'm guarding the treasure room. Sorry, but you had to have to get the Chancellor's permission to pass. And So the Vault Guard better not be goofing off while I'm cleaning the guest room. This way, please.
Sir, Mario has arrived.
Mario, thank goodness you're here. We heard an explosion or something at Bowser's Keep. It was so loud, I almost dropped my spores. Excuse me, where's the princess? She's departed for your house hours ago. I fear the worst. Could Bowser somehow be behind all this? Mario tells the story of what happened at the beginning. There's all that shenanigans and Mario can't talk. Spores alive! You're telling us that Bowser has abducted the princess again? Never mind. It would be up to you to enter the keep and rescue the Princess Toadstool. Well, you didn't fight Bowser. You actually just child abuse the baby chain chomps. I mean, the Kinklinks is basically could be just baby chain chomps. Egad! The keep is the unassailable. What awful power is at work here? Mario, her life is in your hands. Please, save our dear princess. Mario! I almost forgot. It may not help you, but why don't you take it along? It's a map. Mario! Oh, poor Mario! What? I've been trying to go rescue the princess! Can you eliminate me, please? Forgive me. But can't stop worrying about the princess. Go to the cellar and prepare for your journey. The Vault Guard shall assist you. Oh, that's crazy, Chancellor. Can I just get on the move on, please? Mario, the Chancellor has filled me in. Come, let me show you around. Help yourself to the treasures. This is a coin. The small ones are worth 1, and the large ones are worth 10. The one's at 10. And this one's a 10. This is a flower. The more you gather, the more flower points you have in battle. Find them. This mushroom will restore your hit points and flower points. Unfortunately, mushrooms you find as items only restores your health, so beware. Alright, thank you. Come back here! It's Mallow, the homie. Come back here! Why even try to do that? Oh no! That reptile stole my grandpa's coin! Boo boo! I can't cry! Big boys don't cry! But it's just not fair! What am I gonna do? Wait, what's with the rain? Yes? Gee, you're soaking wet, aren't you? Yes, I'm wet. What is going on? Mario is not having a fun day. I'm alright now. Sorry. There's nothing like a good cry. But why was I crying? There was some reason. Well, that told the story of frog coin. I mean, with crying, it can make an emotional problem. We can be a way to let all the emotions out. Because Mario understands. What is it about? My grandpa asked me to buy some things for him here. When I walked into town, that croc stopped me. Oh yeah, he took it from me. He stole my coin. I chased him, but he's way too fast. Mario, let's see how you're doing. How you going to take care of Bowser? Wow, he doesn't stand a chance. Wow, you're the Mario. I know all about you. You got more jump in you than a box of frogs. I'm Mallow from Tadpole Pond. I'm a frog. But can you believe it? I can't jump. Embarrassing, huh? How about it, Mario? Will you help me catch that filthy thief? I'm a little bit... Now I'm playing. I have nothing to do, I just want to join in. The young frog Mallow, who doesn't look at all like a frog, joins Mario in his quest. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, when it comes to reading dialogue, it can be pretty fun and also take some time to practice. Mario, I have something to report, sir. I saw him. He's here somewhere. He just zoomed past me a second ago. Did you see him? Did he look something like this? Why, yes! Exactly! He's the one who took my coin. Why didn't you stop him? Because I forgot my bazooka at home. Sheesh. Give me a break here. Yada yada to say. Come back here! You smugglers will never catch me. A snail could outrun you morons later. That's him! Hurry, Mario! Let's get him! Bandit's way. Let's go. There he is. He's probably stashed it in that bag. Let's nab him. Are you trying to tell me? Go on home to mommy before you get hurt, kid. Let's do some grinding. And this is also one of the reasons why I grind more often and to get stronger, especially it can breeze through the area or is the story as well. And also, we got the honey syrup from one of the enemies. And also, the new enemy is Frog Gog. Now, one thing, there's also gonna be like stronger enemies or just random enemies gonna pop out of nowhere when you actually as well grinding or encountering them. Because, like for example, Frog Gog is just appear out of nowhere, and that's usually random chances when it comes with enemies. And plus with some enemies, it also seems like guess that the designer, especially as well with the team, decided to bring some new enemies to the table, but fit in the Mario aesthetic, or fit in just in the Mario world itself. And Mario's level 3, and also we got fire ores, basically just fireballs. So we're gonna boost up the health on this one. Spiky! Also, I remember on one of my files, was actually went against Jinx. That's one of the mini bosses that's later on in the game. I actually did it in 3 turns, like straight through. And let's save right here. You couldn't have jumped to save your life, kid. So I guess this is goodbye. Also, we have the new enemies, canines. And yes, those are the dogs' names, canines. I think it's the next area that's actually you get able to get the power star. Well, not power star, but the invincibility star. And when you get the invincibility star and go after the enemies in the overworld, you actually can level up too until it runs out. Well, just beating up dogs. Also, one thing is too, I forgot to tell you this, that when your character's in fear, they do less damage on the enemy, but they do double, and this said they do double damage. They actually will take double damage from the enemies. Just a heads up and a reminder. A spiky join. Nom. And it missed too. Milo, you need to level up, buddy. Let's go grinding. Like, yeah, grinding can be annoying and can be boring at times, but at the same time, that work can really be worth it. Now, if I remember, saying K9 can also howl, which actually and put your characters in fear. Dang. Yeah, Maloney is in defense. Yeah, that's just a little defense. Usually when it comes with stats, I mostly try to balance them out. Oh, never mind. That helped him start restore. Oh, you're a persistent bugger. But I'm 100 miles ahead of you. I'm 4 parallel universes ahead of you. It's a Goomba. Just want to make sure to get every enemy on the screen. Like I said, I know you just be tedious, but at the same time, it's actually worth it when you actually grind, because you actually really can breeze through on most parts when it comes with some battles. Because sometimes with some streamers I usually watch, sometimes they basically just skip most of the battles. Like, yes, I understand it could be annoying, but at the same time, when it comes with grinding, it actually can help out. Now here, this part. Oh, look, another canine. Hey, buddy. Oh, 2 frog dogs. Okay. Yeah, some malice and fear, so you basically can do less damage on the enemy. And here goes Mal. Man, he's dead. Oops, got a mushroom. And another mushroom. Well, that's all the enemies here. Okay, this is the area that you actually get the invincibility star. And if you do, you actually just level up easy. Give it up already. That treasure box is tempting. But now is not the time. Oh, it's still the time. You gotta learn how to be patient, Croc. Is that how the other canines just come off from off screen? And that, we already level up with Mario. Let's do it with the special. And just only canine is vibing. Hey, buddy. Chomp. Now, if I remember, Bowser is the strongest of the team. Mario's is more likely balanced, and I think the best when it comes with special attacks is Peach. I could be wrong. I know Mallow's known for mostly with magic. I think maybe Geno's more a balanced type. I might be wrong. Oh, the frog is trying to get to me. He can't even do crap to me. I don't know about Mallow. Man, I tell you, Mario is really killing it. Oh, another blue dog. Time to box him to death. Man, Luigi was here. He could have helped out. Well, that'll be a couple of games later. You got the flower. Dead end. And they won't give up. I'll just have to hide. And here, you have to really... Here on this one, you had to sneak up Croc to actually get him. I think 3 times since the total you have to sneak up behind him to get him. Then he'll battle you. He's gone into hiding. Let's see if we can sneak up behind him and catch him. But first, grinding. And also, sometimes you actually will get a lucky. So if you get the lucky, it's actually a bonus every time you defeat it. Anytime after the battle. Where you actually have to find a Yoshi in the egg. And if I remember too, with Lucky you actually get double the experience. You have 1 to double your coins and challenge the system, win big, or lose it all. Yeah, pay attention to egg. Dang it! But here, if you actually get the wrong one, you basically get the black ball enemy. You basically lose all your coins. Anyways, but if you get the bird, you think you keep every one of them. Well, at least I had the hammer to bunker the enemies. Can I live without the hammer? Increase the health for Mallow. Another frog gog. Hey, buddy. Didn't even try. Not even close. How that stings. Don't worry, we're almost getting ready to fight Croc. At least we're getting some mushrooms too, just heads up. Even other items that's dropping from the enemies. And this is one reason why it's also better to grind too, because you actually get some items as well that you don't need. Also, fun fact about this, in the Japanese version, when it comes to like with choosing the button, it actually has the color buttons that's from the Super Famicom controller. When you hear in the North American version, it's basically just the color of the Super Nintendo controller. Basically, it has the lavender and the purple. Yeah, HP up for Mallow. I mean, Mario's already fine. So that Goomba's gonna be gone? Okay. Oh, it's definitely spawn. Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with grinding like that. Like, for real. What's this? You fools couldn't chase down a pumpkin. I mean, you're the pumpkin. Ha! Your eyes are much faster than your feet. At this rate, it'll take you 100 more years to catch me. Dude, you were right behind. It could take me 50 more years. You again? This is getting old. It'll still take you. Enough! You got me fair. Is it enough? You got me fair and square. I'll give you back your coin. Whoa! Whoa, did you really believe me? I was lying! Now, one thing, there's actually a little trick too, that if you actually get the fireballs from Mario, you can actually cause. Well, actually, this is the first time you actually use it on Croc. You actually can set his tail on fire, and that you can actually keep attacking him for a while. So with the fireballs, is it hit Y repeatedly? It's a ouch. It Crocs doses a tail fire. How about we jump? Yeah, be careful. He'll also throw bombs too. Dang, Mallow's almost dead. And that bomb again takes serious damage. Also, Mallow does have Thunderbolt, just a heads up. That's actually one of his specials. And plus, with his specials, you actually can press Y to time it just right. You can get more damage. That Croc can get his health. Okay, we do this too. Get one from Mallow. I mean, I know I could use HP rain, but still. Oh, actually, I need to get some syrup. Run out flower power. I'll do one from Mallow too. Thanks for the droppings too from the enemies, because that was worth it. Now give me back my coin, or I'll belt you again. Ouch! I'm gonna pay you back in spades, kid. Go on! Take back your grubby old coin. Adios, amigos. Alright! We got it back! That we got the coin, and that green coin, also that green coin is basically the frog coin. And yeah, we did it! We got Grandpa's coin back! I can finish my errand now! Hey, look at this. That croc guy left a wallet. I'm going back to the shop at Mushroom Kingdom. Are you coming? Yep. Let's go back. Grinding! Grinding. Yeah, problem here, Shy Guys. I don't know if they're called Shy Guys. I think Fry Guy? No, Shysters, thank you. Thanks, Mario. I'll continue to stand watch, but now everyone seems suspicious. By the way, Look what I found. Got 10 How many snakes, Toad? Here, yes, you have to get all the shysters out. Ow, don't press on top of me, that hurts. That was too darn close. Thanks for the hand, Mario. Hey, that's the wallet the crocodile swiped from me. Can I have it back? You can have it. Thank you so much. Here, I'll give you this as a reward. Go on now, take it. Another flower tab. Oh yeah, I still haven't used some of the flower tabs. And also, yeah, there's also the waste basket. So if you get so much items to start be too much into your item inventory, you could have actually toss it in the waste basket. It's scary outside, so let's play indoors, alright? But I want to play outside. It's... I guess that toad is not scared or anything. Hope he's staying on Christ. Oh wow! Dang, 10? Oh, Mao. And Drain is basically just doing fireball. Hey, miss? Oh, wow. Yeah, like I said, there was certain special attacks from the enemies you can block, but some you can't. Unless you have to time it just perfectly to do so. There's Mallow. He did. Dang, they just ganging up my Mao. Yeah, she's right. I guess we can put it off until things cool down around here. I found the perfect place for a wedding, but now we're all stuck inside. And she's still answering that. We're in a situation here, Missy. Yeah, thanks goodness for the HP max for Mallow. Marshmallow. Hey, hey, you guys. There are things in our kitchen. Help! Hope my little brother's okay. Look, scary things. Get rid of them. Okay. Told you. Grinding. But we're almost to Mac, who's actually the first major boss. Thanks, Mario. But what about my son upstairs? Oops, I forgot all about him. Boing, boing, boing. Now this guy can jump. Aw, buddy. I'm scared. Buddy, why are you with a shyster? You know they're going to hurt you. They could bounce on you to death, especially throw fireballs. Really, thank you so much for everything. Here's a little token of my appreciation. And we got another flower tab. You're going to grow up to be just like Mario, you hear?
Yeah!
Okay, I'll stop. Oh gosh, I really just destroyed my voice, but at least I'm working on the vocals too. Already a shyster just jump over me. Right when I exit the door. If I remember, yeah, it's definitely spawned shyster, so you have to hurry right into the door. Actually, how much more XP to the next level? Oh, 49, okay. Now that was real scary. Everyone's hiding in the princess' bedroom. And I and some others couldn't escape in time. I hope no one got hurt. Let's see. Mal, anything alright, buddy? Hope you hang in there. Saved by Mario again? How could I ever thank you enough? Let me get this one too. We're not leaving that one behind. You're gonna be dead into dust. Not so fast, pal. Look at him. Can't even bounce. Hey, maybe we could bounce on his head. Sure. Already battled a bunch of you guys many times. Well, besides Mallow being dead. Well, Mallow is already going to be dead anyway. Dang, Mario, that's kind of rough. Yes, I know. You're in One Piece. The One Piece is real. Okay, I'll stop with that. It's already old. Thanks to Mario, of course. Oh no, the Chancellor still in the throne room. What? That's terrible. But with Mario around, we're safe, right? I wouldn't be so. Nah, I'm playing. There we go. Now. Hey, wait! Hang on for a second, okay? Please take this. The princess would be happy to know you have something of hers. The flower tab. Okay, I'm gonna use it. Oh, I forgot to equip Miles the pants. All the way through, but that's alright. We still got Miles strong enough without it. You may not sleep in the princess bed. Have you no matters? But thanks for the health though, I really need that. Good luck, Mario. Get them hay. Let's save this toad. Drain. Boing. Bonk. Bonk on the head. And sometimes when it comes with sprites, you actually had to time it just right to actually make sure it's actually really on point to have 0 damage. Like you really have to time it just right. That Volt guard, I come here to save him, and he runs into the next room. Well, so much for him. I wonder he's down here. Never mind that. Guess what? I found. It's a gold coin. A gold coin! And it's all mine! Oh, I found this in the cellar. Here, you can have it. It's a wake up pin. So wake up pins basically, you put it on, your character can actually prevent you from sleeping. Convenient. One Punch Mallow. Oh, so many shard guys. Everywhere. All right, we're up to Mac. I guess that's the boss name's Mac. I think this basically in the localized version, unless they changed it with the unless it was different in the Japanese version, especially with the remake. If I remember too, in the Super Mario RPG remake, it did somewhat closer to the original Japanese language, like somewhat close to the original Japanese script. Where do you think everyone went? Whoa, gang. Looks like we have ourselves a new home.
We can bounce all around. Too long. And there's no one of you who can stand in our way.
Yahoo! Let's bounce the night away.
Oh, really?
Not so fast, pal.
Look at him. He even bounced
Hey, maybe we should bounce.
on his head.
I went to Toad. There's Mac, one of the members of the Smitty gang.
Listen up, gang.
These guys are gonna put a stop to our party.
Are we happy about this?
You're asking for it. Oh, you're gonna get it.
You picked the wrong people, not the best with Bug.
How about a fat lip to go with that ugly stash? That one is just behind. And it's Mac. He's actually the first boss and also one of the members of the Smitty gang. But with this one, we can actually get Mal, use Thunderbolt. Help us get rid of the shysters. Man, they really love using Drain. Mac is stunned. And also one thing with the Thunderbolt, you can actually stun your opponent, so they're not actually light. You use flames. So basically flames is throw a fireball and you're trying to set you on fire. And plus I noticed too. Plus I actually noticed too with Mac, it almost looks like just a giant sword with eyes. But if you actually look closely, it's actually just a figure just jumping on the pogo spring. It really looks like it's a sword with eyes. But if you really squint and look closer, you can actually know it's actually the guy jumping on the pogo. It looks like a sword, kind of, because it looks like a blade. I'll do one more, just in case. And also, one thing, Matt can also bounce on you. Yep. He's on the move now. He's really gonna rock my crap. Yeah, I thought I got him stunned. Got him. There goes Mac. Yeah, look at those two shysters are scared. And here we actually got the first star. It actually got the first star of the 7 legendary stars. And like I said, it basically is 7 in total. This is not good. This is not good. The mustachioed one is strong. Strong, yes. We must warn the boss. Come on. Mr. Chandler? Gracious. Oh, it's you, Mario. What a relief. Once again, Mario to the rescue. But who were those?
Yes, sir! Sir, these dinosaurs are right! Mario, so it was you who got us through all of this! We all want to you!
First the princess, and now this? It's just too much to bear. To carry. That's what bear means. Especially when you want to go by the definition, the King James version of the Bible. It actually means like to carry. Or to deal. Mario! How about we ask my grandpa for help? He knows everything. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, hello. My name is Mallow. I'm from Tadpole Pond. Well, any friend of Mario's is welcome here in Mushroom Kingdom. As I was saying, Mario, you are our only hope. Mario, please, you must rescue the princess now. Mario, I'm in your debt too. Let's head over to Grandpa's place in Tadpole Pond. He can help. Wait, why did I even come to the Mushroom Kingdom in the first place? Guess I'll find out soon enough. To get the pie for your grandpa. Could Mac, the sword-like monster who crashed into Mushroom Kingdom, have anything to do with the star piece that Mario found? Our heroes move towards the Cure sewers. Hey Mario! So look what you're standing in. Not again. Just shut up with that stupid prank. You already did 4 times already. Also, BRB, we're gonna take a little break. I'll see y'all then. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. I just wanted to make sure the game actually working. It was basically the game capture. Because I just noticed too, just in a few weeks, it just gonna hit November. I know Halloween is in 2 weeks. Well, actually, no, not 2 weeks. That's next week. Oh gosh. Well, actually, in a month, it's gonna be Thanksgiving, or just gonna be a week in a month, or just basically a month and a week is be Thanksgiving. Cause Thanksgiving is actually on the last Thursday of the month. And also, I'm thinking about too, if possible, hopefully the second, third week of November, I'm gonna try to get some Christmas decoration, most likely with the tree and the lights. Cause I was thinking about getting like a black Christmas tree, or something like that. That's usually one of the plans. Anyway, let's actually continue on. But I hope everyone have a nice break as well. Hey Mello, what kept you? I was starting to worry. Hey mister, I got my coin back. Oh, well done lad. Okay, here's the thing I promised you. There, make sure it does get stolen, eaten, or whatever. Your grandpa needs it, okay? It's a cricket pie. You bet. Mario, thank you so much. Grandpa will be delighted. And also note this too. Actually, we can pause it. Oh, I haven't set keys to it. But I'm gonna try to pause it. We set the hotkey for it. Yeah, and that's okay. Like I was saying, that usually in the items we don't even know what it actually looks like, but there is some render. Well, I would say render artwork, but like usually some artwork of Super Mario RPG of what the item actually looks like. Let's see, I guess I should pull them up. Yeah, let me get the browser on. And that's actually what the cricket pie actually looks like in the original. And because the artwork, it actually shows what actually the item looks like. It's the 10 coin. Yeah, it's a 10 coin. Well, that's not the artwork, but I know Super Mario RPG has something like this. Because it does have the sprite, but also that, but it also has natural artwork. And also, there's a room key artwork right here. I actually find it weird and interesting that usually there's the artwork for the items. There's the wallet. That's basically Croc's wallet. And this is the frog coin right here. It has a frog symbol on there. And the sprite is basically just like the normal coin. That's it. And Cricket Jam. I think this looks like somewhat like Jello. That's why it's that's why I wanted to just show you what it actually looks like. Even there's some armor, there's some accessories too. And the XP booster right here. Into course shards. That's basically when you go against Kulik. Spoiler, basically a secret boss. Then there's the true form pin. So true form is basically so that later on in the game you get the pin called a true form pin. So that actually allows you to stay in the current state, so you won't be transformed to a scarecrow or a mushroom, for example. And then the zoom shoes, they actually increase speed, especially by 10 points, both your physical and magical defense. That being Booster's Castle as well, which is actually a little later in the game. I'm saying after you get, after you get Geno. Yeah, I just wanted to show you some of the artworks, what it actually looks like. It is usually interesting too. Even though we don't even know what it looks like in game, but the artwork actually shows the item, what it actually looks like. Or their depiction, what it looks like. To the Kurils sewers. Let's go. This is the entrance. Grandpa says to watch out for Bellum, whoever that is. It's probably a little dark down there, so keep alert. Save. Here we're actually going to encounter Cheep and also some rats. And there's a note. Read direction on how to enter. Stand on the pipe and push down on the control pad. If you are pressing several buttons at the same time, you will not be able to enter. To re-enter the pipe, jump off once and try again. Okay. And yes, I forgot Boo's in here too. The big Boo. Bird Boo, huh? And defense is up. And it has a new enemy, Shadow. I think it's usually this with the Boos. I might be wrong. And also we have pure water. Now pure water is basically used against, I believe it works against ghosts. It's usually like one of the screen nukes that's works against ghosts, and it's recommended to use them later. Well, because later on in the game you're going to encounter dry bones, and dry bones is basically invincible against normal, actually invulnerable against normal attacks, but they can die by special attacks. And especially pure water. And that also works against ghosts, just a heads up. It's a rat! And that rat funk, and especially it's a hobgoblin. Oh no. I'm poisoned. An allergy. So Malo's muted. If I remember, I'm trying to remember how mute actually works. I think you cannot use items at all. That's my question. But don't worry, the stats don't carry on after the battle or nor the overworld. It's just basically just after the battle, the stats are gone. And also Mario got the super jump. Rat. No mutes. Okay. Once again, and also when you get once again, you actually can have a turn on your character again. Hey, rat. Finally, just do a normal attack. He's been doing poison for a while. Look, it's a shadow. And also, one thing, some enemies will actually start to run away. Usually Rat Funk is being one example that actually runs away. Got it. And also I got Psychopath. Now Psychopath, if I remember, it actually allows Mallow to actually learn, actually know the stats of the enemy or the boss or how much health it has. Oh, I forgot there's the item right here. Oh, we're finding the chest. Yeah, sometimes you actually will find chests and you have to be careful because it actually will shoot out monsters out from it. Dang, 208 on the chest with the super jump. Flame wall. The chest will battle you, and especially it will spew out spew out monsters. Thank goodness for the super jump. And I got the true form pin. Also, cheaps. I know in here it's called Gobi for some reason. Like I said, probably translation wise, I'm not really sure. Once again. Not the bad of the fishes. Oh look, it's the cheap. Get that chest respawn. Oh wow. In that last minute. Oh well. Yo, yep, Dark Claw is poison. I thought it was like a stronger attack, but it's just poison. Hey, boo. Got lucky. So it has to be a boo sound. Oh no, lightning orb. So basically a will-o-wisp, I think. I mean, will-o-wisps can be fire, but sometimes lightning, depending. Wow. More rats. Time for the exterminator. Nice to 50. Bored is a bunch of ghosts, a bunch of rats. Mamma mia. Mario knows the tide gonna be down in the sewers. Especially with Luigi. Mario, I carried it from the other room. What? I got turned you not in the game. Whatever, Mario. Yeah, getting so much pure water. That's something I needed to go against ghosts. I wonder how to drain the water to get to that from the water pipe. Oh, never mind. I thought it was that enemy chest again. Okay, that's where I need to go. More booze. Hey, booze. With that, let's try with the pure water. Now, if I'm correct, I don't think you get any experience from when you use pure water. Because I don't think it'll let you, your lightning orb don't stun you, or any kind of electrical attack from the enemies. Yeah, I get so much pure water. Oh, no, I want to get this chest. This must be Bell. Is that a fire hose or his tongue? It's a snack time, and you're it. Now, Bell, one thing is basically some sort of creature, dog-like creature that actually has multiple eyes. And also note this, that Bellum can actually eat you or eat your teammates. So yes, basically Vor. Oh, room service has been kind to me. Where's my bib? So with the super jump, you basically have to time it many times. Many times to actually to jump more on the enemy. And plus you can do more damage too. You keep jumping, you keep pressing Y. And also you can't do 50 and also up to 100, but oh gosh, it's so hard to do so. Stick for a body. Head full of straw. Give me a scarecrow. Rah rah rah. Scarecrow funk. Like I said, with Scarecrow, you basically only use special attacks only. Can't stand it. The hunger. The hunger. Told you, Vor. Dang it, I can't even do nothing. I can't do nothing. Oh, thank goodness. That was scary. If you defeat me, you still won't beat me. Beware the flood. go increase in attack for Mao, do balance on physical and especially with special. Bello must have been lying when he said water would come gushing out of here. Mario, do you hear something, or is it just me? Water! Mal, what are you doing? Why you didn't hold on? Yeah, the little mini game right here with the waterfall. This is the Midas River course. Want a course crash on it? You'll start off first off at the falls. Use the control pad to move left or right and score coins. Press B to make a little headway against the flow. Along the way, there are a few traps. As to what will happen, we'll just keep that a surprise. Now off you go. Yeah, and so here is basically a little game that you can get frog coins and even coins. And also when you go to the hole, you actually see some enemies down in the caves. It's just only a little fun show. That's it. Here to the spring. This is a paratrooper with the bandit. And a prod plant. I think here you can get the flower tab. And the cheat sheet got it. Thanks for the flower tab. And now we're going to the next session, it's the barrels. Now for the barrel jump event. Need some pointers? Time your jump and grab coins along the way. Jump onto the next barrel before they collide. And miss it, and you'll change course. Well, it looks like you're ready. So I'll send you on your way. And plus, as I almost forgot to tell you, leap over the fish that pop out up, or you'll lose coins. And note this too. And plus, you have to time the jumping too. And plus, let's note this too. It gets faster. Oh, yeah, watch out for the fish or you're gonna lose coins. Wasn't that fun? You got 42 coins. Trade the coins you got from Midas River for frog coins. As a first time only bonus, I'll give you 1 frog coin for 60 coins. If you didn't know, frog coins are the green ones and Tadpole Ponds got more of them. You got 42 coins, but that's not enough to cash in. So I'll hold them for you, okay? Come back and try again. Here, something I pick up. You can keep it for good luck. And you got the knock shell, basically the Koopa shell here. And so basically it's just the Koopa shell. Well, I actually say this is a good point to stop right here for the night. It's already it's already almost midnight. Man, say to guys, thanks for stopping by with Super Mario RPG. It was actually pretty fun too to get back into it because I need to get myself back into the game. I know I was meant to do Castlevania 2. That's one of my thoughts as well, but I'm probably gonna save it for Wednesday since I'm off Wednesday and Saturday this week. Here we actually see if we could raid. Oh, sorry about my mic. Do Game Grotto because Don and Meg are streaming Luigi's Mansion. But anyway, guys, thanks for you guys stopping by at my stream. I really do appreciate you guys a lot for stopping by. Even if you guys are lurking and even busy with other things, I still appreciate it no matter what. Yeah. But I'll be streaming again on Wednesday, but I'm not pretty sure at the moment. But anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a blessed time zone. God bless y'all. May I smile upon you. Peace.